guys. Just give me PlayStation Network, yeah?
Pardon?
It's on PlayStation
No,
Network.
Ty. After the... Say you want me to... Bro, my thing isn't even private, Ty.
Huh?
My thing isn't even private.
Yes, it is. Hang on, just tell him to let you join. Tell him to let me join. Alright, tell him to let me join.
Are you glad they bolted on the front? I can't stand still.
Quick, Ryan. Invite me.
Wait, don't kill.
It's going to PlayStation Network friends.
Hi. Hi.
What?
No.
What? I'm a Fortnite kid. What are y'all?
Okay, Glenn. Sorry,
Yeah. Keyboard and mouse for life.
Button. Fine, no playing music, okay?
Copyright if you do.
Fine, no AR, okay?
Stuff that.
Got it?
I said stuff that.
Fine, then you can leave. What? No, that's right. Stop using AR.
Alright, you third partiers.
Still alive, Mika. Something. My fingers are shaking.
Alright, Ryan, if we're not allowed to use our ARs, how come you and him just did?
Pardon?
No ARs are allowed. Who said no ARs?
Ryan did.
No AR. Fine.
Shut up, Ryan. You're just jealous that I'm...
No AR. No, leave.
ARs are allowed.
ARs for life. Oh!
I'm going to see. Spray? Dang it. My things are not right, bro. All my things, that's good.
What? You can one-tap builds with your pickaxe?
Hey, boy!
Kill Steelon.
No. What?
Is there third party in the lab?
Third partying is allowed. There's no rules. You can do anything.
Okay, no rules.
Yeah.
Spray and do! Brand. There's someone behind you. I want to put on that skin that you're wearing, but I can't. I'm in the match. mouse sucks now. I'm having one match on my controller.
What?
I'm having one match on my controller, boys. Don't kill. Ryan, you dog. I said no, kill him, bud.
Bitch.
What the hell?
Not roof fire. Don't find it, girl. Jordan!
Please don't hurt me.
There's back some people now. Wow. I got my mom and it did too.
My mouse is gonna be broken after this game. That's it. Jarvis mode.
Jarvis!
Bro, what?
What does it sound like on yours? I wonder. Bro!
Bro, what am I doing?
Hang on.
I'm lagging.
Didn't say twice. Why? Pandemic. I was on a Thunderpump pod. You do Google wow. What are you doing? Literally, what am I doing?
I'm AFK. Let's see what you do. Someone.
Bro, I was gonna like edit that and it showed my font. This brigade is this good. Come on! You got it. Fuck me, my controller's whack. Boys, I'm gonna be shit because my controller's whack. Don't kill.
I'm going to the toilet.
Okay. Wait, don't kill, I'm calling my calculation.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you think that aimbot?
Ryan, you dog!
What? I need one more kill to win the game. Yes, I am. So I get a 200 for it.
Get that.
Go back to lobby.
Shit back. No, I don't know. Back to more.
Already have. You have to.
Yeah, go back to lobby. Let's play this again.
No, we could just favorite it and then put it in and play it.
I already favorited it.
So let's load into creative and then we put it in.
Yeah, let's just put it in.
That's a smart idea because then we won't be able to have to go back to lobby and then lobby and then lobby and then lobby and then lobby.
No, I'm not gonna play this like 100 times.
But why don't you just look out to go through the background? We'll do it. Do you have Naruto?
Nah.
Sad, though. Until I have it. I'm not being
I would
mean.
have bought it, but I didn't.
Pardon?
I would have bought one Naruto skin, but I didn't.
I got Karshki and
We got
Thing.
Kakashi and
Naruto.
okay. So why don't you just talk to your mom?
I am. I'm streaming, bro. Hello.
I'm just running. Bro, why am I running back? I was running back while I was putting in the map.
District, maybe.
What's this? Whoa, Malone in.
Whatever.
Rabbit.
Like whatever.
Do we have to play Pro's headshot?
Let's go box fight weapon. Nah, this one is good, bro. Because then it's not like some crazy one where it goes like and then aims off. No, I'm not. Stop.
Box violet. Oh, I guess we're using combat air.
You mean the charge, bro? Woo, I love this gun.
Hate it.
How can you hate this gun? It's physically
The charge
great.
is like the worst shotgun.
Yeah. They are the worst.
Because of that. Like 91 damage.
And they're so easy to dodge.
Huh?
And they're so easy to dodge.
Alright, I'm going to the toilet to dump a shit.
They're not that easy to dodge.
Come. Easy to dodge that.
Yeah, they're not that easy to dodge, but they're just like, you know, that the other person's coming through. Like, I could hear you from there. You know?
You got one touch.
No!
See what do you like them now, bitch?
So
I
nice.
didn't even hold it.
I still hate it. I don't even like it.
Oh shit!
But like, what is happening?
Why you fat hot little shit? You're playing rifles and
Stop getting hit!
let's play rifles and box fights after this.
I'm gonna go back to
How are
hub.
you the one tap?
I'm going back to hub and I'm putting in one of my maps.
Yeah, let's play what is it called again? How do you go back to hub? What?
I don't know.
Full crocodile.
Yeah. I know how to go back to hub as well.
Pardon?
I know how to go back to hub.
It's easy. Epic face reveal.
Wait,
It's
then.
just-
No,
It's
no.
just
Let's play,
Holy shit, I just did an epic face reveal. Boy. I am Naruto. You go press escape or whatever you play on, then go into the settings part, the menu, and then at the bottom of it, it will say back to hub.
for what? Then it says leave creative.
I did the auto run glitch.
Oh yeah, I know now.
Bro, I'm still loading in. Let me out of this nightmare. I literally spawned in bed. In bed. What the hell?
What do you want to play?
Bro,
Over here, by his animals.
Bro.
Okay. 1v1v1.
1v1.
3 for all.
V1.
I got a kill.
Wait, how did you have a kill?
I killed your friend.
Oh, I'm flying.
Yeah, I killed you at the start.
I'm fucked.
I'm on.
Look, I'm already winning.
No, you aren't.
And there's a trick. You have to use guns from this season.
Bro, the new guns are in here. The new ones.
Yeah, you have to use them new guns.
Why can't we use like pumps and stuff, normal ones?
Cause then it's gonna be way too easy.
That's fine. I'm not eating this flopper. I'm not taking it. I'm gonna take some minis instead.
I only have to have bathroom since there's still move again.
Think 133.
Bitch!
What is happening over there? Why are people saying the B word? What just happened? It just sounded like somebody just collapsed.
No, I threw my mouse across the room. Crap. Sorry, stream. 53 views. Holy shit.
Are you loud, Wes?
Alright,
Nah.
Ryan.
I said bird.
Ryan, this time you have to go easy on me because I just switched to keyboard, you bitch. And my sense
Is it
was
like
too
that
high.
mongrel meme where you said this keyboard makes me edit slow?
Yes. This keyboard makes me edit slow.
New guns only.
Yes.
Only guys.
What in the world did you?
Hey, Ricky, you clapped your kid's car. Fucking out your room.
I'm just getting healed and stuff. I'm coming over to one of you.
Oh, nice headshot.
Alright, no one kill me. You can't break in on them when they're healing.
No guns only, bro. Ty, why did you fucking text me on PlayStation? You're a bitch.
Let me just reload something.
I'm assisting bitch! You have aim assist, don't you? Do you have aim assist?
Yeah.
Everybody turn off their aim assist.
No.
It's not fair that I don't have it.
No aim.
I like my normal.
There's no shooting down either, boys.
Oh, my aim assist is all the way up.
Hey, Richard.
Okay. Get all your eyes put in a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a good thing.
How no one kill me?
You guys don't know what I got, probably.
Is there breaking down allowed?
Yes.
No, it's not allowed. But that's just insta kill.
I don't even.
Why am I getting sprayed?
With the Tommy gun.
Let's go. Whoa!
Yo, where's your photo card?
Yeah, I know. It's just
Bro,
boring.
where's your photo card?
Nice,
Mama!
I can bounce.
Those right or was it up?
Pardon?
Did you put those right or not?
I did.
I placed a portable and
Pardon?
the ground just got ripped off.
I did it.
You have to use other people's weapons. Tommy gun, bitch! Fat pig!
Are you going to show yourselves who's dead and who's alive?
Get up and clean up the rubbish.
Yeah, we
Coke, fucking ice cream packets.
don't
Mother,
swear. I'm
I'm
strong.
swearing because you've been told to stop messing this house up.
We didn't.
Well, what's this shit? Get up and clean
I
up.
didn't put them there.
Chips, drink, ice cream packets. Now, or I'm turning the whole things off.
Okay.
Fire some bros.
You've got
Yes.
half an hour once you do that because it's annoyed you now.
Ryan, hurry up and help. Ryan, get up and help.
My good. Fire, I'm going up.
No, you're not. Stop, Ryan.
Okay, you're getting free bin. I need to get dressed, Dad. Dad, I need to get dressed.
And now, Ryan, since you didn't help me, we've only got half an hour on the game because Richard's annoying. Mum said I don't know what to play it.
Huh?
Mum said we're allowed to play it she said it. And now Richard's can't play.
Creative playtime.
Ryan, this is all your shit that I'm picking up. Why are you sitting back down again?
I'm getting dressed.
Why are you naked? This is your Macca's cup that Mum told you to pick up ages ago. This is your donut thing. That's your sock over there. You stupid. Keep the place clean. Get up and help. This is all your shit, Ryan. You can do the rest. Here. We're not done. Pick up your scooter. Make it look neat.
Try it. Your head distracted me.
Oh, what are you saying?
They're gonna play help, or you're just gonna sit down.
I said you do back on.
Your baby?
You're not funny, bro. I could bash you and feel good.
You caught my hand on me.
Oh yeah?
Wait, don't kill. No, don't kill, bro. Where show me qualified? I'm not trying to put it in it. Okay, I'm done. Try your qualified from shooting the person who's trying to kill them. Qualified.
Wait, we're on the same team?
God.
Were we on the same team? Wait,
That was llama breaking.
was we on the same team?
I was on the same team as you. I was on one.
Oh, that explains. I'm winning. You can use whatever sniper you get, but
Oh, so I can use a hunting?
yes.
Oh.
And I can use a heavy.
There is some good snipers.
That gave you a fresh cut.
Oh, yes. Whoa. That gave the build a fresh cut.
Ow, no, I'm getting third partied.
No third party. It's not allowed.
Now I
You
get
have
to heal.
die.
I get to heal now.
I have to take the consequences of death.
I'm still healing, Ryan. You can't kill me. I said I'm still healing. You can't kill me.
Yeah, you have to let him.
I'm still healing. And you can't kill me. No!
Stop swearing! Stop swearing!
I'm healing! Fat pig!
Yeah, but he third party, so that is fair.
What is it?
Yeah,
but you
third
third
party. Now, why does it feel a lot louder now that you're speaking?
Where?
Oh no! I have none of the proper shotguns. Boys, I'm using the pump. I have to.
Oh, okay. The new shotguns are not actually really that good. I don't really like them.
I only like the drum shotgun one.
Yeah, that's
No
the
one can
best.
shoot me down either.
Yeah, no shooting down.
I shoot down then. I shoot down. Laser beam, the beaver. Laser beam,
I can Skybase.
No!
I died from the democrat and I just watched him. Please be.
Oi, shoot Ryan down for the meme. Shoot Ryan down for the meme. Shoot Ryan down for the meme. Go on, for the meme. For the meme, for the meme.
No, shoot him down, bro.
Shoot him down for the memes, bro.
I should shoot
Should
him.
I?
Yeah?
I'm thinking. For what? For
Shoot him down for the memes, quick. He's getting down.
for what?
Stop swearing, I'm streaming.
It's not shooting down.
He didn't even shoot you down.
Huh?
You missed. He didn't even shoot you down.
Yes, it
Is it crying?
No. If he was, you would. Yes. If he was crying, you'd be able to tell.
I got a shockwave launcher.
Oh, what?
You can't use it.
Find them.
Yeah, you can't use shockwave launchers.
They're not in game.
They were last season.
Nah, you are not one of those, me.
Where's number 4?
No.
Well, I'm making a big castle, bro.
Bro, I'm sniping somebody.
Me. You know what? What? No!
Oi, boys, guess what?
What? It's only 1, not 2. Bro, you have a porta fort up there.
It's right.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. The porta fort
Yeah.
didn't form.
I think it's because they're vaulted. Thanks for the idea, Ryan.
No, locked. Oh, no. So, there's like
one brain cell.
what is that?
What? It's one of the new season shotguns. Come on, pickaxe!
What is that?
Screaming!
Is that the new microwave?
What?
Is that the new microwave?
My brother.
That was me.
1, 2.
Am I meaning I am...
That's mine. My
Coming
number is 4,
second.
that's the number I am.
This actually not
Grandma's is
taking.
still in the game.
What?
Grandma's is still in the game.
Hang on, no one kill me. I need to go somewhere.
Doubles aren't in the game.
Pardon?
They are.
No.
Mum.
Who told you they were?
Told him what?
That grapples are in the game right now.
They are. Well, they
I
were.
don't think so. Yeah, but not right now.
I'm going to
Toilet break.
He just fell.
TV, go for stuff.
Did he just fall?
TV. Lay out the
Yeah.
way for the TV.
Hang on, let me hit a trick shot. Let me hit a trick shot. Let me hit a trick shot. Please? 'Cause I'm streaming.
I'm not listening.
Do you have a launch pad?
No.
Hang on. Then I can do this.
Yeah, but you know the trick.
Huh?
You know how the trick how to hit a
Yeah, that's what I
360.
was gonna do.
I can hit a no scope right now. Wait, I'll hit a trick shot. I'll hit a trick shot. I can try this. Don't really do trick shots. But
Move the TV, the lounge away from the TV.
I tried a trick shot once and it worked. I was just playing and I hit a trick shot, like on accident, basically.
I hit one in arena last year.
I was just running around, just shuffling up, then I just 360'd in
Pardon?
mid-air, then I just hit a
What do you mean? Huh? Who had what? The what?
Fucking can of drink.
Ryan.
No!
Yes, you did. Remember I gave it to you?
Which one? Which one?
Can you sub to my channel if you find it?
Which one? Huh?
Huh?
Which one?
The pink, the purple one.
Oh.
99. I'm in my second favorite sniper. I can give you a haircut with this sniper. I can
I'm
give
just
you a
scoped in
fresh-
on Ryan. I'm scoped in on my brother.
Very good. What's that?
Crap!
Burner. What is that?
What? That was an accident.
What was the ooh noise?
That.
Hi.
I'm 3. I'm gonna try to win this round.
I'm in 4.
I'm in 59.
What straight do you win?
Watch and learn, kids. Wait, how old are you?
I'm 8.
8.
Anybody
eight.
want to get landed on?
Pardon?
Me.
Wait, do you have launch pads?
No.
Then what do you have?
Rift fish.
A rift fish.
I have 2. Not 1.
Come here.
25, 25, 25.
Can you come back?
Cracked?
Keep firing.
No shooting down.
I swear to God, if I remove that, that's not cool. That's so overpowered. You could eat it, taste it.
I fell.
I've been thinking, I hear the bones snap. I hear the lady snap.
I got like 1 kill by only using an AR.
Pardon? What? Yeah.
Get away from the TV.
Ryan,
Plug yours in there. I'll fucking tell you, we'll go through the window.
hang on. Don't kill me. I need to move my chair a bit.
I'm gonna use a hunting because we're allowed to.
That much, Richard? Alright.
Went up stuffed iron, that mate.
Alright, hand cannons are allowed if you've got them.
And any sniper as well. Just trying. Who's hitting?
That should be Ryan, because I'm still in the storm. Hang on, don't kill me, I want to show you something.
Oh.
Very sweaty. Hang on, I messed up.
Getting shot at. Wait, there's a person that's trying to throw me.
Yeah, that would be Ryan.
Then why'd you have your sniper out at me? Aiming.
I was saying who that was. I want to see what's in Mama.
That's very suspicious.
Ooh, yummy.
Should I shoot?
I was killing Ryan and he's third party? Wow, he's on 31 HP, 66.
Dead. I
Blue
should have
trap
emoted.
Hurry up.
Stop, Ryan.
Piss me off. I'm fucking sick of this game. I hate it. Move back, like, it's really worse. Yeah.
Why are people screaming so loud that they get to break their mic? Like,
Pardon?
Why is...
I was doing this. Shh, shh.
Yeah, but why is he screaming?
Alright,
Why is he screaming so loud?
hang on.
Like he's dying, that's how loud he's screaming.
Alright, who has a launch pad?
Not me.
Hey, no one kill me, no one kill me. I need to go to the bases.
Wait, is
And
he
I wouldn't
crying?
test. No.
And why can I... Why can I hear him crying or something? Which team
I
are you in?
bet. Team.
Over here.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Any guns? When did we allow any guns?
I don't know. I was just bored of the new season. Stop, Ryan!
It's new chapter.
Hang on, you have to let me heal, you have to let me heal.
How about not heal, just 200 pump? I think he might actually die. He has a pump. How do you know that?
But I'd like to see you try and stand up or right today.
No, there's no shooting down. Oi, Ryan, I said there's no shooting down. You have to let me heal.
Kill in the storm. No, you get a bandage bazooka from the llama.
Yeah, just watch this.
Come on, you want to jump down?
No, you're right.
Jump down. Jump.
Pickaxe fight, pickaxe fight. It's so hard to aim with keyboard.
Pickaxe, pull up, pump, miss shot, then you die.
I know. Shut up, Ryan. I missed. It's hard to aim with keyboard, you know.
Some people have aimbot with keyboard.
I know. Not me.
Bro, I only got the new guns. I don't got any chapter 2 guns. Any.
I want to use a new.
Not this fella.
Are we allowed to use any guns now?
No. We have to use chapter 3 guns.
Then why'd you use different guns last game?
Well, that was just a troll.
And who's doing up? So I'm gonna land on them.
Not me. Oh, really? He went.
I go for the other person. I don't go for the person I say. What's the best aim in the game?
No.
No! Stop that party guys! No, I'm
Get up,
putting
man.
this
He just threw all his shit.
No, the game's there, buddy! Right done! I have 3 people on me at the same goddamn time!
Hello?
Hello? Don't ask me why I'm goddamn angry.
He was crying. Number 1 is the best.
I stopped my dick for place.
Stop swearing, bud. Oh, user in trouble.
Uh-oh, she caught my ass.
Guess how user in trouble? Oh, never mind. Let me hit a no-scope trick shot, yeah? Alright, kill Ryan.
Wait, did he mute me? I can't hear him. Everybody, did I get kicked?
No, I can't hear him either.
He left.
No, he didn't. Hang on, don't kill me, I'm checking. No, he just muted his mic.
I mute him off.
Huh?
I'm done muting his mic. Like, look, it only says 2 people. You know, like, the _EU, and then that's a Q.
Hang on, let me hit the trick shot for the stream. Huh? No, let us hit the trick shot for the stream, yo. Please? Please? If you do, I'll make you mac and cheese. Huh?
Pom-pom got me.
Pardon?
Pom-pom.
Hang on, let me get you low. Tell me when to stop.
Done.
Hang on, let me hit you one more time. Hang on. on, let us go for the shotgun with the shotgun this time. Alright, you ready? Hang on, I'm doing it.
Alright.
Hang on, Ryan. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah, I only did one before.
Where was he?
Huh? Oh, he was, I think he was cooking. Or having dinner. Go frog. Go crocodile. Right. I'm gonna watch some YouTube, okay?
What box are you in?
Four.
Huh?
4. What? What was Mark or not?
What?
What was Mark or not?
Yeah.
Pardon?
So yeah.
What? You want
Move forward a bit.
Huh?
So move forward a bit.
You want to listen to go play Fortnite?
You still won. Holy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back. Pardon?
What?
What?
You still want to see? What? You think what? You think? What? You think what I'm saying?
I'm gonna check out the orange shop. Huh?
Where's places was our last time?
Why?
You really want to hear it?
Honestly, I don't really care.
When police interviewed his best friend Sammy, she told them about a very disturbing phone call she had no sense that a tree was growing in my lungs. But more than shocked, he was just happy to be cancer-free. This is why you should always sleep with your lights on. In 1991, a man named Christopher Case was found dead in his bathtub, fully clothed in the fetal position. When police interviewed his best friend Sammy, she told them about a very disturbing phone call she got from him the night before he died. On the call, he told her that the previous night he had woken up to what sounded like whispering coming from underneath his bed. When he went to look, he couldn't move. As he lay helplessly, he watched a black figure pull itself out from underneath his bed. Once it was fully upright, it reached down and began choking him until he passed out. The next morning when he came to, he felt his neck and it was swollen and bruised. And then he saw blood on his hands and he saw that there were deep, uniform incisions on each of his fingertips. As he's saying all this to Sammy and telling her how scared he is to go to bed that night, he suddenly stops and he says, "I hear whispering outside my room." Then the phone went dead. This is what they meant when they said, "Don't talk to strangers." In the early 1900s, a 10-year-old boy was playing in the woods when a tall man appeared and asked if he wanted to come back to his cabin for dinner. Totally caught off guard, the boy... Mountain in North Carolina, and his mom asked him to head on down the path and get some water from the well. When the boy didn't return, his mom went to check on him and he was gone. A massive search party was launched to find him, but with temperatures rapidly dropping and finding no trace of him, the family braced for the worst. Then, miraculously, on the 7th day of the search, the boy shows up on the mountaintop in an area they had already searched, healthy and clean. When they asked the boy, "Where have you been?" he said he had been at the well when a tall, faceless man showed up behind him, scooped him up, and brought him to the top of the mountain where he kept him in his cabin all week. After the boy gave a very detailed description of exactly where this cabin was on the mountain, the police were eager to go find it and confront this guy. But the park superintendent just raised his hand and said, "Guys, it's pointless. I've worked here 40 years. There are no cabins on the mountain." This is why you should never explore abandoned ships. In 2014, the U.S. Navy decided to decommission one of its oldest ships, so it brought it into port to be broken down for scrap. Before workers were allowed to actually start breaking it down, the foreman had to go on board and take pictures of every room. So late one night, the foreman spends about an hour walking through this abandoned ship with a flashlight, taking about 100 pictures. When he was done, he emailed the pictures to his boss, who quickly wrote back, "Who's the guy with the axe?" The foreman had no idea what he was talking about, but he noticed the boss had attached one of the pictures that he had just sent him. When he opened it, he nearly fainted. There, in the bowels of the ship, poking his head around the corner, was a faceless man wielding an axe. The foreman had spent over an hour in this hallway and never heard or saw this guy. The Navy searched the ship and never found this guy. They also reviewed security footage of the only entrance, and he never entered or left the ship. This is why you never judge a book by its cover. On the evening of August 7, 1985, police received a call about a mentally ill woman attacking her family with a gun. When police arrived at her residence, they didn't hear any shooting or hear any noises coming from inside the house. Police tried yelling for the shooter to come outside, but when she didn't listen, they went in. Inside was a massacre. All 5 family members have been killed, including 2 young children. One of the deceased was Sheila Bamber, the mentally ill woman the police had been called about, and she was holding a rifle that was tucked up against her neck with a gunshot wound underneath her chin. This case gained massive media attention, putting pressure on the police to solve it as quickly as possible, and so they jumped to the conclusion that this had to be a murder-suicide perpetrated by Sheila. Detectives felt like they were missing something and kept investigating. And sure enough, he found something hidden under the stairs at the crime scene that meant Sheila could not be the shooter. To find out what's under the stairs and who the shooter is, check out The Murders at White House Farm on HBO Max. The link to it is in my bio. It's awesome. This is why you should never spend the night on Niku-Maroro Island. In 1937, while on her flight around the world, Amelia Earhart mysteriously vanished over Howland Island in the Pacific Ocean. Despite an enormous search, she was never found. 3 years after her disappearance, a scientist discovered an incomplete skeleton on this tiny, uninhabited island called Niku-Maroro Island that wasn't too far from Howland Island. It looked like whoever's bones these were, they had been ripped, limb from limb. But when the bones were examined, they determined they were not Amelia Earhart's. But in 2017, a forensic anthropologist re-examined the bones and determined they were almost definitely Amelia's. So scientists went to Niku-Maroro Island and they found freckle cream, something Amelia was famous for using. So the working theory is she crash-landed on Niku-Maroro Island and she fell asleep somewhere on the beach. Then, after smelling her blood, hundreds of 3-foot-wide coconut crabs came out of their burrows, swarmed her, and ate her. This is why you should never step foot on faraway dock. In 1994, an 11-year-old named Mark arrived at summer camp and made his way over to the dining hall where the director was going to talk about the next couple of weeks. The director emphasized that no one was allowed to swim out to the dock located way out in the middle of the lake, although she didn't say why. Mark and the 3 other boys in his cabin were so intrigued by this faraway dock that the next day during lunch, while everyone was eating, they hopped in the lake and started swimming out. When they finally got out to the dock, they were a little bit let down because it looked like any other dock. They decide to make the best of it, they climb on top, and they start playing the game where they all stand on one side until it floods, last one to fall off wins. As the corner sank, they started to hear a scratching sound coming from underneath the dock. Suddenly, hundreds of these big, meaty spiders come crawling out through the breaks in the wood and slide down the slanted dock towards the boys, panic and fall forward, and the spiders swarming their hair and their face. Turns out the dock was off limits because it was full of the dock spiders, and the boys flooded their nest.
Ryan!
I accidentally put it back on.
Bloody hell. I'm streaming. Pardon? Why? My mum said. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Shut up, stop watching the camera. Sit down. Or I'll plug your TV. I tell you where not. I tell you where not. Stop it, please. Stab your foot on me. What? Don't touch it.
This is why you should never eat a cult's applesauce. During his stay in a psych ward in the 1970s, Marshall Applewhite formed an intense, non-romantic relationship with his nurse, Bonnie Nettles. They quickly realized aliens had preordained their encounter, and now they needed to board their spacecraft once the aliens came back to Earth to give them a signal. The pair formed a cult called Heaven's Gate, and they would fool people by telling them if they missed this one UFO ride, they would be destroyed when the Earth was inevitably recycled. Their cult was considered a joke and not a threat until they did something so horrific it shocked the world. On March 26, 1997, the aliens were going to be passing overhead behind a comet, and it was now time for the members to hop on board. Over the course of 3 days, members donned matching Nike sneakers, ate poisoned applesauce, tied bags over their head, and then waited to exit the Earth. Right before they died, they conducted exit interviews, and they are truly disturbing. To see these interviews and learn more about the cult of cults, check out Heaven's Gate on HBO Max. Link is in my bio. Remember, your Amazon Alexa is always listening. In 2018, a girl named Alexa came home to her apartment to find her creepy stalker landlord in her kitchen. She screams and threatens to call the cops, and he just smiles and says, "I was just checking in on you," and leaves. Feeling totally sketched out, she spends the next few hours down the hall at her friend's apartment before finally going back to her room to go to bed. That night, she woke up to her Amazon Alexa responding to someone in the room. It said, "I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Did you say I'm watching you?" The girl instantly turns on her lights and looks around, but no one's there. So she unplugs Alexa and is about to go back to sleep when she hears what sounds like a man grunting in her closet. As she's staring at her closet, her Alexa turns back on.
Get off.
Fuck. I shut myself. I said I shot myself.
When he fucking fucked up on me.
In one of the most dangerous caves in the world. But only a few hours into their descent, and a great storm erupts on land, collapsing the entrance to the cave. In order to avoid the huge falling rocks that were coming off the ceiling, they were forced to swim through one of the uncharted sections of the cave. After they've been diving for over an hour, they luckily come across this island in the middle of a tunnel, where they set up camp and wait to be rescued. After 48 hours and no sign of a rescue, the cameraman actually starts filming in case they don't make it out of there. At the same time, one of their crew members does something very stupid.
Stop swearing.
We have about 13 minutes from
You should have seen
the arrival of the tornado. Keep that in mind as you watch this. In 2017, a woman living in Oklahoma heard the eerie tornado siren going off outside her car, and she started filming. Instead of stopping at a nearby shelter, she decides to gun it home because she's only 10 minutes away. But by the time she was about to turn on the restricted outside and turned totally black, and she started to panic that she wasn't going to get home in time. She finally makes it to her parking garage that's now totally pitch black, and she starts running for her door, and as she's running, she's Moral of the story, don't sleep on the first floor. In 2014, a young woman woke up to strange noises coming from under her bed. When she finally worked up the courage to look, there was nothing there. The next morning when she got up, there were footprints leading right up to the sliding door that went right into her room. She instantly calls her dad, who comes over and traces the footsteps back to a house of a very troubled teen who admitted to spying on her. But he swore up and down he hadn't done that in weeks. They don't believe him, and they threaten to call the police if they ever see him on the property again. That night, the girl's on her phone in bed when she starts to hear the strange sounds again.
What the fuck was that?
I wasn't
Ever
watching.
wonder what would happen?
It was a doll fucking
During
like
World War II,
breaking
Russians wanted to find
looking
a way to
around.
keep their soldiers awake longer. So they came up with this awful experiment where they took prisoners of war, put them in a gas chamber, and then exposed them to experimental drugs to see how long they could keep them awake for. Initially, the drugs seemed great. The first 4 days, the subjects were agitated, but were normal. By day 5, they stopped interacting with each other and began acting extremely paranoid. On day 9, one of the subjects screamed for so long that he tore his vocal cord. On day 14, they started eating themselves. When they turned off the gas on day 15, all of the subjects began screaming in pain, begging for them to turn the gas back on. When they didn't, they all fell asleep and died. No one would believe this story if there wasn't a video. In 2013, a rogue wave capsized the tugboat, killing 11 of 12 men on board. The 12th man was flung into the hallway, which was already filled with water. Panicked, he starts swimming towards the exit, but accidentally goes into the engine room where he finds an air pocket. And there this poor man sat, listening to the sounds of these huge sharks fighting over the bodies of his friends just on the other side of the wall. Total darkness, no food or water, 100 feet below the surface. 3 days later, one of the divers that was sent down there to retrieve his body survived the ordeal and plans on writing a book.
Wait, what? Oh!
No matter how brave you are, do not try this. In 2017, 3 boys decided it'd be a great idea to walk through an active train tunnel. Initially, they seem really confident, they're joking, and they're taking their time. But their chipper attitudes are quickly replaced with panic as the tunnel just gets longer and longer and they're not seeing any daylight. Then they hear a train coming. Everybody thinks this video is fake until they see what's in the vent. In 2018, a group of urban explorers decided to check out this abandoned factory. As soon as they go inside, they see this warning on the wall. They go upstairs anyways and immediately hear voices from the floor above them. Instead of running away like normal people, they go up to have a look. They trace the voices back to this vent, so they think. And they take the camera and they slide it in to have a look. When they review the footage, they can't believe what they found.
Stop watching him then.
Always lock your doors. In 2015, an Australian guy took 3 Snapchat videos of his exotic birds and put them on his story. 15 minutes later, his buddy texted him asking what was in the window behind him that happened. He pulls up the videos, and sure enough, in the last one, you can clearly see someone pressed against the side. Nothing comes of the Snapchat videos. A week later, he hears banging coming from that same door in his house. And he gets his phone out and he walks over to film it in case there's someone there. There isn't, but he uploads the video to YouTube anyway. of that video where as he's walking to investigate the noises, someone with a mask on is standing in the corner of his house. He goes to the police, who look at the video, and they're like, sorry, that is a masked intruder in your home. So if you value your law, go follow this Australia. Be careful what you put in your body. In 2014, a couple returned to their home to find it trashed in baffling ways. There was lotion all over the door handles, all of their shoes
that's probably you.
Someone had dumped an entire can of paint all over the place. Despite the obvious break-in, the police come and can't find any evidence of theft, so they leave, thinking the couple's not in danger anymore. That night, the couple hears scratching underneath their bed and sounds of a crying animal. Not wanting to find out what it was, they leave and call the cops, who come right back and start investigating the house, and they make a startling discovery in their bedroom. Underneath the couple's bed was this 90-pound tiny little woman carrying a huge butcher's knife and a hypodermic needle. As they're taking this crazy lady away in handcuffs, one of the officers comes over to the couple and is like, so she was high on meth, and for at least 2 hours, she had been burrowing a hole in the underside of your mattress with that knife to get to you. Let this be a reminder that there really are monsters out there. In 2007, a woman living right near a prison in California got home late one night and went right to bed. Around midnight, she woke up to footsteps on her first floor, assumed it was...
Oh yeah, a prisoner broke out and got into her house. A prisoner breaks out and got into her house. Pardon? No.
As she's helplessly tucked away in the
That reminds me of it.
No, Ryan.
No, it reminds me of it. I watched him, and it's like this one where the slug comes running and kills someone, and then he pops up and then screams and
she describes the person who had broken in and stopped her mistake.
Oh, listen to this.
What? I told you,
Listen.
Three American things that I just don't understand. Number three. Why is your match all the same color? You literally have to read the number to tell which one's which. I don't have time for that. Our money in Australia is color coordinated, which makes it one, a lot prettier, and two, so much easier to find the amount that you need. Number two, why are your bathroom skull caps so big? Listen, I'm taking a shit. I don't want to lock eyes leather feet. It is so bloody creepy. I might as well just have the door wide open, because it seems like everybody wants to have a look at how I'm going. Number one, why is there so much water in your toilets? Mate, it feels like I'm shitting into a pool. There's just way too much. When I go clean myself, I shouldn't be worried about getting my hand under water. So if you value your life, follow the Australian mate.
Stop watching this guy run. You're gonna shit yourself.
So I watched a YouTube video where it goes like this. I don't use my strength. I don't fight with my strength. I use it in belly. And then he does this time. And then he comes up with, and then he picks a girl off the floor, and this is what he does. Are you watching?
Watch.
He picks up a girl off the floor, and then and look what he does. Right?
What?
Look what he
This
does.
story is why people are scared of the dark. In the early 2010s, a man and his dog were staying at a very isolated cabin in the backcountry, Oregon. One day, he notices some human footprints leading up to and then disappearing away from his cabin. But there aren't any cabins anywhere near his. But he writes it off. That night, he wakes up to the sound of footsteps on his roof. Feeling brave, he heads to the balcony to take a look. He doesn't see anything on the roof, but his dog sees something out in the forest and he starts growling.
What was
The man
that?
starts to scan the tree line and
Barking.
a freakishly tall man is
Is
squatting
Zeus
on a
still
branch
here?
just 20 feet away from his balcony. His arms are outstretched, his mouth is open, no expression on his face. The man, in terror, backs into his house, grabs his dog, shines the light light on the branch, but it's gone. Now feeling freaked out, he shuts all the blinds, makes sure all the doors are locked, he gets to bed, and for the next several hours he hears tapping on both of the two doors from his friends outside. I was not ready for the ending of this one. In the early 2010s, two 15-year-old friends were camping in a state forest with their families. One night, the friends decide they want to go explore the woods around their campsite, but they want to see how far they can get without using a flashlight. A little ways into their trip, they start to hear some whispering behind them, and they quickly turn around, pull out their flashlights, and start looking for what was making the sound. After a short search, they don't find anything, and so even though they're a little bit freaked out, they decide to put their flashlights away and carry on.
Alright, it's been a while we've done that, so I'm gonna get in and do one.
Again. So they pull their flashlights,
Hang on, Ryan.
determined to find out what the heck is making the sound. They do a very thorough search, they don't find anything, and at this point they're too freaked out and they decide to start heading back. As they start retracing their steps, they see what was making the sound. A woman comes out from behind a tree, crawling towards them, muttering random words. She sees them, stands up and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking for my campsite." They're half a mile from the nearest campsite. This is why you should always check under your bed for monsters. In 2012, a young woman was on the phone with her boyfriend downstairs to the Lawsonville apartment building, collects her mail, and then heads back up to her room. She sits on her bed and starts sifting through the mail when she drops her phone and it falls under the bed. She lies down on the ground to try to reach her arm out to grab her phone when she notices something horrible underneath her bed. A man is lying underneath her bed with his back to her.
Can you stop watching horror shit? I'm about to crap myself crying. Nah, stop. Look at how creepy that shit looks. I won't be able to sleep tonight.
Quickly arrive, and they go inside and they come out with a strange, skinny-looking man. Before they take him away, one of the officers walks over to him with a very firm look in his face. He looks at her and he just says, "We found him standing outside of your bathroom."
Ba 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 ba.
This is why you should never open your door for strangers. In 2013, a woman let her dog out to use the bathroom one more time before bed. After only a few minutes, she starts hearing scratching on her door, which is typically the sound her dog makes when he's ready to come in. But it just seemed way too soon for him to be done being outside. So she decides to look through the peephole to make sure it really is her dog. But what she sees is terrifying. A deranged-looking man is right outside her door, staring intently at her door handle, waiting for it to turn open. As she's looking in horror, unable to do anything, he starts scratching at the door as hard as he can, never leaving his gaze from the door in. She manages to stifle a scream, she backs away and realizes her dog is still outside. So she goes to the side window, but there's no sign of her dog, and so she goes back to the door to see if maybe the man's moved. He hasn't moved, his mouth is open, and he's staring directly at the peephole. Then he turns around and walks away. With the man gone, she discovers her dog unharmed, his leash had just been cut. But that means he had a knife. This is why you should always lock your door. A junior in high school was home alone working on a paper while his parents were out for dinner. All night he sits with his back to his door, sitting at his desk with his noise-canceling headphones on. Around 11 o'clock, he takes his headphones off at the same time his parents are returning to the house. And he hears his mom from downstairs yell, "Hey, Adrian, what happened?" Confused, he runs downstairs and sees right away what she's looking at. Muddy footprints all over the rug. He tells her, "I didn't leave my desk." And then they realize someone must have broken in. They look at the footprints and there's none leaving the house. They're worried someone's still in the house. They run into the garage, terrified, call the police. Police arrive and they don't find anyone in the house, but they do make a chilling discovery upstairs. The police bring them to the kid's bedroom door, which has been left open all night, and they point to the message written on it in Sharpie. This is the actual transcript of what was written on this door, which means for nearly 2 hours, someone stood in this kid's doorway watching him. If you scare easily, swipe on. In 1989, a woman started hearing strange banging sounds in her walls and in the ceiling. And then one night, the crawl space for attic was open, so she went to the left wall. When she's just feet away, an old man suddenly appears in the crawl space and looks her dead in the eye before vanishing. There was nobody else in the house. Worried no one's going to take her seriously over an apparent ghost in her house, she ends up calling a paranormal investigator. When the paranormal crew arrived, they were actually very skeptical until they heard loud banging in the attic and they decided to go up and have a look. As soon as the two men get up into the attic, one of them screams and suddenly disappears. The other, who didn't have a flashlight, starts using the flash on his camera to illuminate the attic. And he takes one of the most famous pictures in paranormal history. His partner, who was in total shock, had been lifted off the ground and tied to one of the beams. That was the last night no one ever stayed in the house. However, it's still being rented out today, but nobody stayed longer than 1 or 2 months.
Brian, actually, stop watching that shit. You're creeping me out. I feel like I need cocoa melon. Can you please stop? I'm streaming. What?
I want this game as VR too. Oh yeah, but
Dying Light 2 Stay Human. I played that with Hamish once.
I used some of the original footage, so please be surprised. In the early 2000s, a video was discovered inside one of the scariest places on Earth. It's called the Catacombs, and it's one of the world's largest mass graves. To get to it, you need to wriggle through these claustrophobia-inducing tunnels hundreds of feet below the city of Paris. The video was found miles and miles into one of the least explored sections of the catacombs. The video is largely uneventful until he starts following these arrows that he sees on the wall and that he sees on the ground. And these arrows bring him to these rooms that are completely full of human bones, which catacombs experts have no idea where they are. Like, they don't know where this is. Then out of nowhere, something spooks him and he starts sprinting deeper and deeper into the catacombs until he drops his camera. And then all you hear is his panic breathing and footsteps as he disappears. While nobody knows what actually happened to this guy, everybody seems to agree that the footage is authentic. This is a highly controversial topic. In 2016, a man posted on Facebook that the local police were going to kill him that weekend. That weekend, he died under very suspicious circumstances that we will get to. Immediately following his death, his YouTube page, which contained footage from his home's camera system, went viral. One of his videos shows a large group of police officers standing in front of his house for no apparent reason in the middle of the night. Others show what he claims to be plainclothes police officers casing his property. But the most talked about video is the one where the van shows up in front of his house, revealing a guy with a fairly high-tech camera and just starts filming his house. The man was found dead in his home after it had burned down, and he was found to have stab wounds on his back and his stomach. His death was determined to be self-inflicted. However, the debate rages on online. What happened to John Lang? And all you gotta do is solve the hardest internet puzzle in existence. In 2012, an anonymous user posted this message to a chat room challenging intelligent people to find the hidden message inside of it. Within minutes of it being posted, someone had found a hidden link inside of the image, which brought them to another image with another hidden message. And as soon as they got through this one, it brought them to many, many more, eventually giving way to physical locations around the globe. But every time someone had a breakthrough, it just brought them back into another puzzle that they had to solve. That would bring them to another puzzle, and it went on and on. The world's best hackers worked tirelessly to be the first person to find the prize at the end of the scavenger hunt, but no one reported finding anything. A month after that first post went up, the same anonymous user announced that they had found their winners and the puzzle was now shut off. Every January since 2012, they've launched a new puzzle, and every year someone wins, and we never know what the prize is, because apparently it's worth staying silent for. The last one is mindful. Green, yellow, orange, and red peppers are actually all the same pepper. They've just been picked at different stages of ripeness. The club in club sandwich stands for chicken and lettuce under bacon. The total weight of ants on Earth is equal to the total weight of humans on Earth. Speaking of which, there are more life forms on our bodies than there are people on the Earth. 10% of our hand strength comes from our feet. And last but not least, 2 million people decided to follow this dude on TikTok. I was shocked at 1 million, and now I'm just dumbfounded. I don't know how I got so lucky to have such amazing people supporting me and following me. I really can't thank you enough. Thank you guys so much for getting to this platform. I owe it all to you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for getting to this platform. I owe it all to you. Thank you.
Oh, Daddy!
Right. Stop. When you sleep with Mum and Richard tonight, it's not my fault.
Yes, it is.
Huh?
Are the doors locked?
This sounds totally made up until you listen to the
Ryan, wanna play duos?
In the early 90s,
I'll get you to win, I promise.
shadowy figures that would come into a room at night and crawl all around her room and even grab at her leg. At the same time, her health began to rapidly deteriorate and ultimately led to her death. Which caused her to be never understood. A few days after her death, her sister woke up.
What? You hear me? Yeah.
What?
You hear what I said?
What?
Yeah. That one was the creepiest one. Which one was the creepiest out of all of them? What?
What?
Which one was the creepiest out of all of them?
Huh?
Which one was the creepiest out of all of them to you?
I don't know.
What? I thought. Jingle bells, that my girl. Jingle bells, that my girl. Oh God. Oh God, imagine if I sensitivity for the soul. Jingle bells, that was Robin Ryder. That my girl was a girl from German on a white. Hey, jingle bells, I miss you. That name was Robin Ryder. That my girl was a girl from German on a white. Hey, jingle bells, that was Robin Ryder. That my girl was a girl from German on a white. Hey, jingle bells. What? Oh, why didn't you go teaching? Oh! God. Got me already.
Get this Vic Roy for me.
God, I didn't say every day put a block.
What?
I didn't say every day I'm like, thanks is 90 for you. Do what edit calls for you. And always sorry. You ready for this? Box up for you and kill for you.
Nothing.
I just hopped on because I strapped myself.
Hey, you need to stop watching horror shit, otherwise I won't be able to fall asleep at night. I'm gonna have to watch so much Coco Melon before I go to bed.
Coco Melon.
Coco Melon.
Why do you
Melon.
love Coco Melon?
I don't love it. I just watch it when I see something scary.
What the?
I hate scary shit.
I didn't know that.
Need to kill that kid there, eh?
How are you bring in? How are you? No, we'll think about that this album snap. My butt keeps spread apart. I had to thinking about. I dropped. I just dropped. I'm hot dropping it.
What?
Tell me one thing why you watch cartoon when you get scared.
Because if I watch scary shit, I have to get it off my mind.
Huh? Pardon?
I said, because if I watch scary shit, I have to get it off my mind.
And how do you do that? Except, all back to bathroom.
I know. Oh, I would have got the win if it wasn't for this kid.
Why do I need two people to open it? How do I do that?
You can hire someone and get them to follow you there, and then it works.
No, I can. I walked all the way over here.
Alright, that's...
When it's happy. Look over there.
What do you mean, look over there?
Look at them 2 trees when a boy's happy.
What?
When a boy's happy.
Oh, shut up.
Remember? Are you still living? What?
Am I still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Someone will tell you what it is.
Hang on, I'm gonna end this live stream and start one in a second.